Good morning, friends. This is Triyarsha from Crazy Money with Sri, and today is 22nd Jan, and let's see what's happening in the market. What is that you need to do, and how you need to take your positions. If you are still not a part of my YouTube channel, go ahead, like the video, subscribe the channel, hit the bell icon so that you will get all the latest notifications. So let's get started, guys. So what exactly happened yesterday? Yesterday it was an option expiry. I told you we will be more likely to be in the range of 14,600 to 700. That's what I told you, and I also told you 14,750 800 is going to act as a very important resistance, and technically we are at a resistance level. And you could see that last 1 hour the big sell off which came out, and it was the major thing is it is a big surprise that it was able to give a much bigger move which was not expected. But now whatever has happened yesterday has uh, has clearly damaged a lot of charts. Now the main thing is today is a result of major companies. Wipro's result is there, Reliance result is there, JSW Steel result is there, and I think lot more companies results are there. So the major thing is right now there's a lot of results and it's all expected to be good. So that is something which could probably try holding the market, because yesterday if you look at the US market also was comparatively okay. Only thing is Dow Jones was little flat, Dow Jones S&P was little flat, Nasdaq was still doing good, and if you look at the European markets, they are actually quite flattish. Overall, if you see global markets are quite weak, they are all at resistance levels. And if you look at the Indian market scenario, the weekly charts have become weak, and the daily charts are still okay, but it is difficult for the prices to move higher from here. What has happened yesterday is trying to clearly show that on Nifty above 14,650 and above, the resistance is quite strong. So even though it may attempt to do that, it is going to have challenges going ahead. So by any chance, if we hold on to the market, there is a probability of a little bit higher levels. It is possible for us to go, but I think a top is getting formed and you need to be a little more careful. Stock specific buying opportunities may still arise, but probably the market will move from buy on dips to sell on rallies. If not now, but next week and coming days, probably very likely to happen. Especially February, we have the budget which is going to get started. So we are in the making of process where a big correction is quite possible right now. And we have seen a lot of stocks charts have actually got weakened. Reliance has become stronger. To tell you, if Reliance is going to hold on to 2000 levels, there is a probability we may start moving towards the all-time highs, and probably move beyond that also. Reliance, after a lot of consolidation, has started doing good. So that is one very important thing which we can see. But most of the other stocks, other sectors are not looking that great, and yesterday's big sell-off has triggered a lot of stop losses, and there are some there's a negative pattern which has formed. If you see at 13,000 14,250 level, after we came down, the up move, it gave a good movement on the upside. That was again a reversal for the downtrend which had happened. Now it is actually looking like a reversal pattern. The confirmation will be if we start trading below yesterday's low, and DB close below yesterday's low. So if we start going below 14,500, if we start closing below 14,500, the selling pressure is going to increase, and 14,250 is going to act as a very important support point, and if that breaks, the pressure in the market is going to intensify. So you need to look at those levels very importantly. From the point of view of Bank Nifty, now 32,000 300 500 are acting as a very strong resistance. In the lower level, 31,800 is going to be our immediate support. Breaking that could take the prices towards 31,000 or probably below that also. So this is a time to be cautious. Financials are at a very high pressure, and very likely the sell off is possible in the market. So from that perspective, you need to be more cautious. Buy on dips may still happen for a couple of stocks, but the selling pressure, if it is going to become as of now, it may not be broader base, but sooner or later it is going to become a broad base. So that is where you need to be a little more careful. So looking at what is happening in the futures, probably we may open flat to go negative, or probably we may end up in the positive zone. We are probably opening flat to negative because the US futures are showing little negative. European futures are showing still a little more negative. There is a possibility that we may bounce a little bit, but if we fail to hold 14,500 level, that is where the challenge will happen. The main thing is now, since these big results are there, probably they may try to hold the market. If it is possible to hold the market, it is possible that we may see some more bounce back, but I feel this is only bounce backs which are going to happen, and these bounce backs now are going to become weaker and weaker. We have also seen negative divergence on the market, which suggests that we may tend to go down. So we need to be a little more careful from that perspective. So from the commodities perspective, gold, silver are still in fact they had to actually move much better. But if they also fail to hold these levels, they may also correct. This could be a time where I have been telling you, if you remember, this could be a time where the stock market, crude oil, gold, silver, everything may actually be in a correction mode. Probably that is a time which is coming. You can see clearly crude oil has started coming down, and I was telling you 34,000 as an important level for Bitcoin. Look at the way it has fallen after that. The fall is going to intensify. Right now from 40,000 levels, already we have come to 30,000 levels, and probably we may, with the kind of trend it is there, we may come towards 20,000 level also. There will be a lot of actually up down movements which are going to happen. So volatility is going to increase, so it's better for us to stay away for the time being. This is not a time to go and become brave. We need to wait for the prices to settle. So this is what is the falling knife, and you should avoid going and buying at this. So we need to wait for the prices to settle down, then probably there is an opportunity. So today, since there is a lot of results, I feel market is not going to be that easy for the market to come down. At the same time, it's not easy to go up also. So if there is something extraordinary good, there is a possibility of some bounce back which is possible. I feel the market may be more in a tighter range of 14,500 to 600 for today. Something similar which was supposed to happen yesterday on the expiry day. Probably that is where we may end up for today. And if the US market is going to correct today, then probably that may trigger off some amount of sell off in the market. We also need to see if any other negative news are going to come, and because the lockdowns are happening slowly one by one, country after country, so that could probably trigger if US market also, in US if they again declare a lockdown, or in India if they declare a lockdown, that could actually trigger any sorts of things. So for the prices which we are seeing, it's better for us to be more careful. This is not a time to be brave, this is a time to be cautious. This is where actually there is a euphoria because of we are reaching 50,000 mark, and this is where generally people get trapped. Retail investors get trapped. people who are in sidelines, when they see 50,000 if Sensex, they have no idea about it. They come and join in and they get stuck very badly. I've been telling you, it is mainly the retail investors who have got started coming in and they are going to get stuck here very badly. So probably bounce backs are going to come, but the confirmation on the downside is going to happen when we are going to close negative. This is what I have been telling you. If we are closing negative for this week, so the weekly charts are actually not giving us a clear indication, but probably if not this week, next week is something which we will be closely watching, because this week also I think it will be quite flat kind of a it is almost kind of a opening and close are almost similar. There's nothing much which can be derived out of it, but the whole thing is we are at the peak and here there is a halt which I can see on the prices. And what sell off happened yesterday, if you see not all stocks and if you see the buying which happened yesterday also and the selling after, if you have seen this, you could clearly notice that not all the stocks were able to go up. There were few stocks which were able to go up, few stocks were down, so it was only the index which was actually going up. So that is a word of caution, which means that not every stock is going to go up like it was going up earlier, and slowly the first and foremost thing, the small and mid caps are going to actually get affected, then the large caps are going to get affected. So that is something which you need to be very careful, because overall a lot of stocks the sectors are looking quite bad. So only the auto sector which is looking quite good, IT sector is still holding up, but rest of the sectors are not doing that great, and we are seeing a reversal in most of the sectors after yesterday's crash. So clearly it is a word of caution, so be very careful. Guys, if you are liking the content which I am sharing with you on my channel, go ahead, like the video, subscribe the channel, hit the bell icon so that you will get all the latest notifications. If you are still not part of my Telegram channel, Crazy Money Mystery is a Telegram channel, go and actually be a part of that. Thank you very much and see you tomorrow.